Yeah. Love. This for the black queen, the teachers, the lawyers, leaders, and trap queens, the sisters who believed in all our black dreams. God bless all the mothers birthing the black kings. Your love so unconditional, and God is love. You are the closest thing we have to him that's physical. Yeah, your touch brings peace, and all the burdens of the world just somehow cease. I know this life get hard and joy seems out of reach, but you're the strongest thing on planet Earth. I speak life into your strength and blessings in abundance. I'll protect my black queens at all costs if you was wondering. I love you don't mean to sound so redundant, but you deserve to have only real love in your circumference. And I apologize for the 1,000 times we made you feel neglected or your happiness was threatened. It's mind-blowing how our queens showcase the most affection, but in this world, they are the most disrespected. So listen, here's a message. It's an honor to be in your presence, and everybody in your life should recognize that blessing. You are perfection, my black queen. The black queen, the teachers, the lawyers, leaders, and trap queens. The sisters who believed in all our black dreams. God bless all the mothers birthing the black kings. The black queen, the black queen. I'm sending you love to where you at, queen. The doctors, the nurses, I got your back, queen. You didn't work hard enough, so just relax, queen. Perfectly melanated, a goddess, whether street smart or educated. I promise, wouldn't have made it without your dedication, without your grace to face the world that's filled with so much hatred towards the black king. I love my black queens. I'm a soldier for you, at war with my strap queen. Yeah. For the aunties and the love from granny, Big Mama and them, always been the leadership for family. The matriarchs, the soul, the heart, never judged us, only loved us and gave us our start. This is my open letter, cause we will do better, and our future endeavors where the love can't be measured. And I apologize for the 1,000 times you ever felt neglected or your happiness was threatened. I'm coming to you as a man, and I stand corrected. Queen, you are a blessing, so listen, here's a message for my black queen. The black queen, the teachers, the lawyers, leaders, and trap queens. The sisters who believed in all our black dreams. God bless all the mothers birthing the black kings. The black queen, my black queens. Your beauty and style, it go unmatched, queen. Just look at the world and your impact, queen. I admire, adore, and love my black queens. My black queen.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
And we back. What's happening, Chicago, all over the world? We global. Man, so excited to bring you guys some heat today. We got our boy Ray from Black Militia.
Yes, sir.
CEO, entrepreneur, man of the movement. We got Gerard with him, helping move the movement as well. And definitely excited, guys, because this is our first episode of Raw Radio, the one thing you can't live without. So we ready to get it rocking and rolling, guys. So first off, I just want to give you guys a little bit of background on what the show is about. So if you're aware, there's power in numbers. I know Ray and I were just talking about that right before we premiered, and definitely want to just reiterate that. So what I started thinking about when I came up with the show is, how can we get all of the best talent, and it started with the South Suburbs, all on one platform to brag and share knowledge about how they got to where they were. So that's where the one thing idea came. The one thing that they did that made the biggest difference, that helped them get to where they were. The one thing that could have stopped them, that was the biggest impediment to their success, and the one thing that's going to keep them growing. So that was the goal of the show. And I definitely want to shout out my partner in crime, Oliver Gibson, DJ Triple OG. He's my producer, co-production partner, owner of Gang Tackle Records, who's going to be kind of the orchestrator of some of the music things you guys will be hearing released in partnership with myself. And definitely want to introduce my co-host, Miss Amy D. So tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Amy D. I spend most of my time volunteering, helping people in need, the homeless, and animals. And I'm also a huge proponent of promoting mental health awareness and also just normalcy within mental health. So we're going to talk a lot about that on the show as well. I know you have Basket Case coming out. So when you were a troubled man, what were you called?
When I was a troubled man?
Yep.
A Basket Case.
A trebled man.
Oh yeah, because I do music too. So I forgot about that. A treble man, right? You good. See, she gonna do this all night, Ray. So just get ready. But yeah, so that's another part. I appreciate you, Amy, for the introduction. And this is my partner in crime. We in it together. We in it all the way through the end. I do volunteer with Amy as well. And we've been riding, man, through this pandemic, and it's been awesome to just build and grow and learn from this verse, using it as something that defeated us. And that's what Ray did. That's what Big Manny's doing. He's on the show tonight as well. And I do want to give you guys a little bit of background myself. I'm a singer, songwriter, entrepreneur. I'm a father. I'm a Packers fan, so I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat about that throughout, because we Chicago. But you know what? Yeah, we're not gonna spend too much time on that. But yeah, so I'm a producer, actor, and definitely excited to partner also with Black Militia on some raw gear, some raw unscripted partnership with Black Militia, which, you know, in the weeks and months to come, you guys will be hearing more about. But I want to hand it over, man, because I know we're going to share a lot of laughs, motivation, new music, new drops. Spring Love is dropping tonight from my project Basket Case. But I'm going to let Ray introduce himself, man, and let the squad know what's going on.
I'm Ray, co-owner of Black Militia. We've been putting out merch, clothes, hats, hoodies, tees since about, I want to say late August, yeah. We done came a long way, bro. We've been doing this since like late August, early September. It all started up. Like I ran it down to you. I sent when we was at Jovi video shoot. When Riot started, and I had to actually pick up my kids from my wife's uncle's house, and we driving through the city, and you couldn't get on the expressway at the time, and they just looking, they have no clue what's going on, and it was messed up, bro, because we was tearing up our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why we did it, but we going to Target, but then we tearing down the little mom and pop shops, going in there, tearing them up that your grandma owned and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That your uncle owned. You know, they tearing up our own stuff. So I sat down, I got here, got them situated, and I was in the garage, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, man, it'd be dope to have a way to express the stuff through like clothes and hats like that. I was like, man, Black Militia would be a dope name. I ran it by Rico that night, and he was with it, and he had something drawn up the next day as far as the hat. The first thing we came up with was a hat. He had a hat.
That's awesome.
With a basic black hat, just a little panther. The panther on the back of the red shirt you got, bro.
Yep.
That was on the black hat. That was the first hat we came up with. We printed those in black and white. Had 2 sets of t-shirts to go with it. And once we went through them, we started flipping that, going into different colors and different tees, hoodies, and all types of stuff. Now it's moving around. As you see, I posted we got some watches coming in a couple months. So
yeah, man.
Because
you know, some people may get it twisted too, man, because I think you put it perfectly. Like when you're tearing up your city, right? And it's unrest, and sometimes that unrest explodes. Right. You know, but some people may get it twisted. Like, is Black Militia something that's, you know, we gonna blow the world up, or we going out shooting people, or we all black? You know, so just I think how you broke it down. But go ahead.
The Black Militia name, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that. Me and you, like I said, me and you done talked about that. Not letting the world know it ain't that. It's more of a way to represent yourself in a militant way. Because especially as a Black community right now, you got a lot going on to where we're unorganized and we don't come together. So it's nothing about that. And then also, like, for another person like, this ain't just for Black people neither. So anybody could wear this.
I had that question.
Yeah, it's not. It's
I
not. It's not
took
just,
pictures in the hat and I was like,
No,
is this
it's-
cool?
it's
Is
not-
this not
no.
cool?
no, it's not. It's not just for black people. It's for everybody who trying to like end injustices and treatments of other races. Like right is right and wrong is wrong. So if you with the side that's right, you with us. And like
Yep.
it's nothing like that.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate it, bro, and I appreciate it. That's why we giving a platform to expose what's positive that's happening out there, because there's
Right.
always a lot of negative on the news, and yeah, man. So this whole conversation today is really to big that up, man, and that's what we're gonna get through. But a little more about the one thing. So I was going through quite a bit, man, as a broken man, trying to be somebody I wasn't. I got called a people pleaser in college. And it's funny because it snuck up on me, right? So I kind of lost my values. I started doing things that was out of character. I was raised by a black queen, so I knew better. But I got on a plane. I was going to a job function to a military base, and somebody recommended the One Thing book. And the One Thing is basically, how do you take a big, hairy, audacious goal that's scary and break it down into the year, the month, the week, the day. Right. And then it's a domino effect. Once you start achieving the daily goals, everything else kind of works itself out. Right. So the One Thing, and what we're trying to get people exposure to, is how you did it, how Big Manny's doing it, how we're going to be doing it through volunteer work, music, all the above. So that's kind of the thing, man. And now I'm back. Right. I'm back to who I am, who I should have been 15 years ago, but not even should have been. I just had to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was
definitely.
it.
They say like times like that, traumatizing times and shit like that, you reach your peak during them times. It might not be
Yeah.
right away, but you know what I'm saying? You find different avenues and different ways to display that energy. So we talked about this and you made it happen. Proud of you, bro. You got
Yeah,
the
I
podcast
appreciate
going.
it, man.
I appreciate you having us on too. I appreciate it.
Yeah. This is the first pilot, man. You guys are gonna conquer the world after this. Y'all already doing it. So
I appreciate it.
yeah. Yeah, and then my cousin Pinky, I've got you. She told me to move the bongos, so I moved the bongos. Thank you, cuz. So we got Big Manny that just hopped in, man. We appreciate you sliding through. I know you making moves out there, bro. I'm rocking with every song you do, so I've been on it, man. The Black Queen is on point. We know that caused a lot of noise, man. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, bro, and what you bringing to the table.
Oh man, back doing music, I had took a little hiatus off. It was a lot of stuff going on the past year, with all the riots and it was just a lot, bro. And I was dropping that type of music around that time. The music I'm about to come out with, man, the world opening back up. It's about to be fun again, so I'm about to drop a lot of fun records. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
But first and foremost, man, thank you for having me on your podcast. I appreciate that. But and sorry, I'm a little late. It was a little traffic out there.
Typical hip hop stuff. That just you did it on purpose.
You know how it
Yeah, man, coming with the shades and everything.
goes.
No, man,
Grand
but
entrance.
hey, but I'm gonna tell you this, man. Big Manny and I go back, man. I'm talking about, this is a church-fearing dude, God-fearing dude, man. We used to go to church together. I remember Busta Rhymes back in the day. We was all on Busta Rhymes, bro. So I already know you bringing it, bro. So and y'all gonna hear much more from this gentleman, man. So we gonna get it moving, and I appreciate my community. So anybody tuning in tonight, thank you. I appreciate my community. Big Manny, Ray, Gerard, like, I appreciate that, because at the end of the day, Atlanta did it, right? Chicago did it for a while, and then you had a little mix that had a negative light in Chicago, right? They put Chicago on. Don't get me wrong, with the group and the movement and the power, but I like how Big Manny is bringing it a different way, right? So you got your chances, you got those kind of Chicago artists, but Big Manny, he gonna bring that. He gonna spit some real gutter. But he got a big message at the end of it all. So I'm going to be honest with you. This man got it. So I want to kick off with a little topic. So we're going to kick off with a little topic just to spice up the conversation, switch it up a little bit. We got the juice over here, Miss Amy D. So I'm going to kick it off with a question, and this is for y'all to chime in too. I've always been a nice guy, but I had to get my values back, and I had to kind of say no and cut the weeds out. It's a new season. So the flowers bloom, but you got to cut the weeds out too, right? So what I had to realize is nice guys sometimes don't finish last, right? But at the time, I was going through so much heartache with relationships and, marital and being a father and trying to figure that out. I kind of started to think nice guys finish last, right? So what y'all think about that? Do nice guys finish last, whether it's relationship, business? What you think, Amy?
No, you got to own it. You can't be a victim of anything. And once you realize that and you own it and you take action, you become a better person. There is no such thing as nice guys finish last. If you finish last, it's only because you chose to.
I got you, but the picket fence, you making the bread for the family, you coming home, you taking care of your kids, right? The picket fence, right? The vision, right? But at the end of the day,
what about women? Do nice women finish last too?
I don't know. I don't know because
I guess I did. I went through the same turmoil you did after 13 years, so I guess nice women finish last too.
Yeah, but you know what I think about it sometimes. I like to chase though, So sometimes if you give me a little pushback a little bit, I gotta chase you. I gotta follow you. Sometimes I'm like, okay. Versus being bored but I think as you get more mature, you realize it's not about the game. So I think you put it perfectly. You say who you are, you know who you are, and you follow through with that. But I want to get y'all feedback. What y'all think? Nice guys finish last, or do you got to be a prick? What's up? Let me know.
No, you ain't. I don't think you got to be a prick because I've had my stuff I've dealt with myself. So I don't think it's that. I think as a nice guy, you could be nice, but you got to set boundaries at the same time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't set boundaries, that's when you get the pushover, and that's when the bullshit comes with it. Set boundaries, let people know how far you can go. Yeah, I'm a nice guy, but this shit can get real quick. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think it's a part of that because you do got nice guys that are pushovers and just take anything. Like you have to set that standard for yourself.
But do you really think it's a man thing, or do you think it's a human thing?
I think that goes with both. That goes with females too. Absolutely. You got to set it. It's only so much a person can take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
boundaries and expectations.
Right. You gotta have you gotta love yourself more than you know what I'm saying? That you can't just take take shit. So yeah, it ain't a nice guys finish last thing. Because I'm a nice guy, but I can't tolerate bullshit. So
yeah.
I mean, yeah, right. When you a nice person, you letting shit slide, you moving, especially like people who, religious, when they feel like, hey man, I'm gonna let God take care of it. You feel like you getting bum rush or people taking advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? But that's the problem with the world now, man. Everybody's so self-centered, everybody doing selfish shit. And you know what I'm saying? So when it's good people, when you a good person, when you're doing good shit, you just feel like, man, I'm not these people. It feel like the assholes is winning. It feel like people who taking advantage of people is winning. But I mean, nice guys do finish last in certain situations, but what Ray just said is real. Like, gotta set boundaries, that's all. I mean, it got, you know what I'm saying? Karma is real. People who do you dirty, people who do snake shit, backdoor shit, they most definitely seem like they winning at the moment, but they most definitely they get it. They gonna feel it. So I done seen people take big L's, who thought they was getting over on me, getting over the squad. I done seen people do some of the homies dirty. I done seen my homegirls do another homegirl dirty, but man, we at that point in our life where we done seen some remarkable shit. So no, man.
And people don't be getting like, even with about the karma shit, like karma don't even got to come back to you. It can come through your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It comes like stuff like that. People don't think that far into it. Like karma don't directly got to come to you, but it's gonna affect you in some way.
Right.
It can come to your kids. It can come to your mama. It can come to your grandma. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Cool. That's good. That's good facts, man. That's good therapy. So make sure you set your boundaries. And at the end of the day, good things come to you because the right person gonna come to you, right? Who respect that. So I love it, and that can be in any aspect of your life: music, the fashion industry, even the PTA moms, right? Whatever it is, because they get catty out there too. But what other topics we got, Miss D?
Do you want to go into our interview?
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna curtail it and get to know our guests a little bit more. So I want to start off with a couple questions, and whoever can start first. What's the one thing that's most important that got you to where you are today?
You want to go first?
No.
The one thing.
Stage fright.
Okay, most important. The most important thing that got me to where I'm at today is I'm real as hell. And what I mean by that is my name ain't out here bogus. I don't owe nobody no bread. I ain't backdoored nobody. I ain't did nobody dirty. Ain't nobody got shit bad to say about me. If they do, they ain't said it to me, or it's a problem that they haven't addressed with me. But we grown men. But at the end of the day, my name ain't out here bogus. I really hold that dear to me because I'm everywhere out here in these streets. I go everywhere, out west, up north. I stay over east, out south, the burbs, wherever it may be. Our city is small and everybody know each other here. It's like 6 degrees of separation in our city. So, that's important for me to keep my name clear and be solid. So, that's huge for me.
Yeah, I like it. Ray, what about you, man?
I want to say my kids. I'm a driven dude myself, but like they give me motivation because it's like I got all girls, so it's like they watch every move I make. They know if I'm sad, they know when I'm happy, but they know if something wrong with me too. So it's like, what better way to? Besides what I'm doing right now, but it's like they see me doing it, and I want to. You know what I'm saying? They see me doing it, so that's giving them good work habits off tops. To when they get older, I'm setting the standard for them.
Man, that's huge, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm working a job right now, but I don't plan on working here forever. I want my girls to be able to work for themselves. And
that's huge, bro.
For nobody.
Yeah, and I got a little princess myself, bro, and she look up in them eyes, and man, it's a totally different ball game.
Yeah,
it hit different. I got a son too, obviously Teddy, my firstborn, but that girl, boy, that she'll do it to you.
Right. I got 4 times the fun, bro. So that's
yeah, you got a squad over there, boy.
Squad, yeah.
Yeah, so I love it, man, and I appreciate you being real about that. It's good to see black men and just men in general, man, just holding down the fort, bro, and being that father, in any way, whether you with the woman or not, you taking care of business, bro. Right. So next question I got for the audience is, what's the one thing that was most important that could have stopped you? Right. So what thing did you cut out that was probably the most toxic or most, cancerous that could have stopped your growth and getting you to where you are today?
Man, thinking everybody is solid as me. Thinking motherfuckers got the same interests I got. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I go bend on people everywhere. And that can get you in situations. That can get you jammed up. You know what I'm saying? That can put you in dangerous situations. It can get you aligned with just problems. So that's one thing I had to cut out. I had to cut people out, or put the ball in my court. If we gonna kick it, we gonna meet it. So where I'm comfortable at, or I just was bending. I was just going and doing too much shit in these random hoods, thinking that I got love, and thinking that the person I'm with, good, they solid, but people not who they is with other people. People be having problems in their neighborhood. They be having other underlying situations. So to answer you straight up, I just had to cut that out. That's all.
Yep. Appreciate it.
You said what could have stopped me, right?
Yeah.
Listening to other people.
Whew. That's big.
When I start doing this, it was only a select few people that I would talk to it about. Being on my experience with talking to certain people about certain shit. So, like I said, I talked to Gerard. I talked to Rico because again, that's one of the ones who designed all the shit. So I had to chop it up with him.
Yep.
Chopped it up with my boy Ed, Gerard. Me and him was on FaceTime the day after I thought about this shit. Me, him, and Rico on FaceTime talking about this shit and where it could possibly go. But I didn't share that with everybody because everybody not gonna believe me. And like, I never had a feel, but something in my gut was telling me to go with this. So like, man, like I wear hats and shit all the time. I think I'm a fly nigga myself. So I'm like, I could rock my own shit and make some dope shit.
And you see, I jumped on board. I'm like, let me buy my boy stuff.
Right, man.
Yeah.
So but no, at the end of the day, man, I just think listening, because other people will put your dreams down if they feel they can't achieve it themselves. So you can't really talk to everybody. It could be some of your family. It don't even just got to be friends. It could be family members. Some of the closest people you would never think will doubt you. So you just got to go with your gut and believe in yourself.
The doors of the church are now open.
Yes. The tabernacle.
Hey, bro, that's real, man.
Because that's what people come to me all the time. Like, man, people doing this brand, people doing this brand. that's cool, but like nobody's like, I'm not trying to sound arrogant or nothing like that. Nobody's finna outwork me with this shit, bro.
No, it just goes back to staying true to you.
Right.
Yep. And it's funny. I'm a big Gary Vee fan. So you brought up even your parents and Gary Vee. I mean, if you follow him, he's like the new millennial, Steve Jobs. You know what I'm saying? So he's all about self accountability. He's all about cutting out things quickly that's not going to be conducive to your success. So it can be your mom, it can be your best friend. You got to just be conscious, man. So that's real talk.
Right.
So what's on the horizon? Like, we're gonna get into some of the music because Big Manny, if you got a new video, we're gonna definitely rock that today, or rock the song you want the audience to hear that's coming up. But what's gonna be the one most important thing that you feel will take you to the next level?
Man, I got a lot of things in the works. I don't want to speak on it to like void it out. But I got a lot of shows coming up this year. And they very important as far as who I'm gonna mingle with while I'm at the show, who's gonna be at the show. So my shows, man, just being in these people's face, because you can put these songs out, you can put these videos out, and that's cool, but people coming out to see you, that word of mouth is amazing. So yeah, these shows, bro.
Yep. They got to touch and feel it, bro.
Yeah.
And you got to go out there and touch the people. I totally agree, man. I mean, if we need to get...
that's
I'm
weird.
sorry, the spot we did Friday when Ray was vending, and I did a couple of songs at the show. Man, people was receiving it like they've been knowing me for years. So that and I haven't performed in a while, so that really gave me some exercise to see, like, all right, I know what songs to do, I know what energy to bring, but man, yeah.
Yeah, are you gonna go back to the Diddy days and bring the picket signs out too with your face on it? If we really gonna get there, are we gonna get offline and get into people's faces, bro? We need the Diddy campaign for Big Manny. The Diddy campaign. I'm sorry, I had to do that.
You can wear them shiny suits too, bro.
Right? No, I don't think you're gonna put the shiny suit on.
Look like a damn Pop-Tart out here.
Yeah. Hey, we high school buddies. We could talk like that.
No, man.
But
oh shit.
I might. That's a good idea. No, just
the picket fences, bro. So Ray, what about you, man?
As far as what I got coming, actually one of the shows he is talking about in particular, I'm gonna be there too. I'm gonna be one of the only vendors in there. It's gonna be some real heavy people in there, so I gotta make sure everything right for that. I got polos coming this summer. Be on the lookout for that. We already starting to work on the track suits. It's starting to warm up, so that'd be more towards the next year, but I already have everything ready. Again, I told you about the watches that's coming. All the tees we finna have a million different colors once June, July comes around. Like, we got a house full of stuff. I got stuff to pick up this week, so just stay in tune. You'll see me posting it.
That's what's up, dude. I really like the acid wash T-shirts. I don't know if they're acid wash, but it's like the purple ones with the stripe.
The graffiti.
The graffiti, man. Those are. I gotta give me one of those, man. That's next on my list.
That's those are finna, like, I'm doing like tees with the logo, but the ones with the graffiti are going to be like the main ones that we pushing.
Yeah, those are dope.
We just switching the colors up on a bunch of those, bro.
Yeah, those are dope.
You need another punny one. The Donald Trump one caught me up. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out what it was. The Fuck Donald Trump t-shirt, the white one.
Yeah. You like that one?
Yeah, it was hard.
Hey, we can't hear you, bro.
We can't hear you.
Oh, I thought that was wrong.
There we go.
Oh,
all right, we lost you guys for a little bit.
Right.
So I was gonna ask too, bucket list. So let me. So if you could wake up tomorrow with no limitations, what would Big Manny do and what would Ray be doing with no limitations? What's the bucket list? Because y'all gonna win, so eventually your bucket list is gonna be normal. So,
man, if no limitations, man, I mean, first of all, I'm traveling everywhere, seeing the world. I'm a real big history guy. I want to see certain places and feel like that spirit, just see certain places. But my biggest thing, man, one of my goals is to you know, get some bread. I want to change people's lives, man. You know, Drake got this video, the God's Plan video. He going around, you know, looking out for people. Man, that was so dope because, you know, God put us on this earth to be blessings to other people. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to change people's lives, man. It's a lot of people who need help. There's a lot of people who just need words of encouragement. I just want to go around the world and do that. That's one thing that I want to do.
Yes. Even if it's a granola bar to the homeless dude at the end of the E-way.
Right. I've had amazing talking to like people under the viaduct all the way up to wealthy people, man. You never know what somebody going through. And I don't know, God gave me that gift, man. They just open up to me. It'd be so random. I could be at the bar, I could be waiting for my coffee at Starbucks, old lady get to speaking to me, talking to me. Like, that has been happening since I was a shorty. And I just know that I think that God put me on this earth to talk to people, reach out to people, change people's lives. And I really enjoy that.
Dude, have you been coached by Barry Gordy himself on interviews like the Jackson 5, bro? You got this figured out. You ready, bro? I love it, man. No, you just.
It's real easy when you're yourself. When you ain't trying to act. This is me all day, every day. So that's why it's made for me. This gonna work. Yeah,
speak it, bro. For real.
Yeah.
What about you, Ray? What wake up tomorrow, no limitations? What it look like?
I'm taking me, my lady, and the kids. We going to visit the motherland.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that, see where it all started from, because you get the wrong thing on TV. People just think it's zebras and stuff running around there. Africa is a real beautiful country. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful country. No, for real, they got. I know. No, you don't have to portray on TV, bro. I know. For real, no, they portray it real fucked up, man. They like the economy. They got a real nice economy. They got nice areas in there. Akon doing his thing out there, dude. If that opened up, I'd love to visit that city he opening up. The way he got that going, just to see where it all started from.
Yeah, that's, man, great answers. Woo, it's gonna be hard to top the pilot show, man. These guys got it. I love it, man.
They're setting the bar high.
Yeah. So we gonna transition. I know Amy has some really good topics to bring up, and I want to get you guys' insight on it. We had a couple legends pass, man. Black Rob, DMX. And I'll let her kind of curtail it and just kind of add in and get you guys' feedback. But what were some of your thoughts on that?
I'm a big Snoop fan, and Snoop Dogg has probably been my favorite for the longest time. And so at 49 years old, this dude comes out with a new album at 49, April 1st. If anybody's heard it or not, I'm not sure. It's okay, but the dude's 49 years old. But it brought up, going back to Black Rob and DMX. I mean, rest their souls. But, I mean, they died broke. So maybe people didn't have to pay for their funeral, but they died broke. You look at Snoop Dogg, and this dude's like an old gangster that came back around, and he came out with Martha Stewart, cooking with Martha Stewart. Who would have ever imagined that? And then he turns around, he's got cookbooks out, he's got books here, he's got products all over the place. So we got to talking, and I'm like, it's really a good thing. You can't do music and entertainment forever. It's just not sustainable. So you've always got to think about what's in my back pocket. How am I going to make money when this is over? What's next? And so Snoop Dogg also has an alternate alias. He goes by Snoop Lion. So I don't know if anybody's known that. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you
weird.
watched his 2013 reincarnated documentary?
Hey, we love that. I know, Ray, you hating on it, but hey, man. More countries.
I watched the documentary. It was dope.
I'm just so used to calling him Snoop Dogg when he came
right.
Just awkward, bro. Like, man, that's weird, bro.
I thought for a second you weren't a Snoop fan.
No.
I love Snoop.
I love Snoop. I'm just talking about when he did the Snoop Lion thing.
Oh, yeah.
I love Snoop.
And Perspective P. Diddy's got 50 names.
That doggy style album, I ain't had no business listening to that.
But yeah, so I mean, because I agree with you, Amy. Like having a combination of things, you putting your hands in the pot everywhere, letting your money grow. I think Ray brought it up, having something to leave behind. Master P was also talking about that on the Breakfast Club too. He pulling out shoes, rap snacks, Hootie Hoos, ramen noodles. Like it was crazy. Hootie Hoos is my favorite. The cereal is my favorite. But he's teaching his sons too how to be bosses and use their brand. And now they're changing rules for the NBA, and they change, or not NBA, but the college and high school, so they can get endorsements now. It's crazy. So it's a different mindset now. So I know, Big Manny, I'm gonna start with you. Do you have any other things that you're dipping into to kind of, and I don't know if you can share it all, but just kind of diversify, like once the music get popped?
Cocaine. No.
See, there are children that may be tuning in.
Never to be invited
No, I'm just
back.
playing.
Parental advisory. No.
Good, bro.
Real estate. And I wanna do classes for people of different ethnic backgrounds to get educated on the stock market.
That's awesome.
It's very important. Like that's a game that we haven't been allowed to really learn about. It's taught in high schools and different backgrounds, if you get me. But with the ethnic background, we don't really get the stock market. We don't really get the mortgage. Taught those lessons about credit or whatever, and then the classes and everything that's available is super sky high. So the people that we know, man, we can make that really possible. So this rap career, man, is dope because I want to get this music out to people, and touch people. But as far as what you're saying, like with Snoop, man, I'm glad he doing all that. He got a bunch of avenues. So that's one of the first things I'm gonna dive into, transition music money into real estate. Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Ray? What you think about that, man? Just dive. I mean, you're doing it already. You got a lot your hands in every aspect of apparel, but you got any other things you working on?
It's crazy you talk about this. Me and Rico just had a meeting last week with a lady. We trying to get into the web design of obituaries.
Okay.
So we working with a funeral home. It's out west, but you know what I'm saying? You got to start small to do it big. So we working with her. So let her know we can get her any cheaper prices of what she needed, and she rocking with us. Rico going crazy on the design. He showed.
Yeah, he's that dude.
He showed her the work, and she was with it. So just taking off from here with that. So we'll see what happens with it. Just keeping my fingers crossed.
And what am I talking about? I do artwork too. That's another thing.
Yeah.
It's back here.
Oh, what, dude? Come on, man.
That's dope.
That's tight.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I want to get into like mural work. I've done a few. I've collabed with Rico on a bunch of shit. I just don't be posting it. But yeah, that's another thing I want to do into art. Well,
yeah,
on a mass basis.
Yeah, I mean, Rico designed the Ryan Scripted logo. Look, it's all in the family, bro.
Oh, you gotta move.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He designed this whole thing right here.
Yeah, we putting that little nigga to work.
Yeah, putting them to work. But yeah, for sure, man. So,
What about you?
What about me? What you?
How are you gonna diversify?
So I think partnerships, man. I'm a big DJ Khaled fan. So DJ Khaled has his hands in the alcohol. He has his hands in the apparel. So obviously, the production side, I want me a Justin Bieber, bro. I want to pull a Usher. I want to find one. But I've also been dabbling into Stash, the stocks. So to your point, Big Manny, kind of playing around with it, seeing what it do, how it works. And just residuals, man, like the streaming for movies and things like that. It's some bread out there. And my boy Royalty, shout out Royalty, the sax man. This dude randomly, he been performing. We got a song called In the Wee Hours, right? And he on the song, and he rap, I sing, vice versa. I started getting random just inbox, like direct deposits. And he performing live, and he's registering it with ASCAP. So every time he goes to perform, he puts his list of what he did. Dude, I wasn't even performing with him, and I'm just getting checks. So give me a couple people I can write for, and they go out and perform, and we get money, right? So a lot of it's with the music, but I also want to write a book, as well, and become an author. So yeah, we're gonna just manifest it, bro. I'm putting it out there. I want to start also an organization for young Black men on self-identity. It doesn't even have to be Black men, just minorities, men of, because when you see somebody rocking out, dude, and they're doing their thing, and they're of a minority, of a darker complexion, or somebody you're not used to seeing in those positions, because corporate America, you don't see a lot of us sometimes, especially the higher you get. So if I can help with an organization that helps with self-identity, getting these young men out to things that they don't see. I don't know if you guys saw the rowing Netflix when the dudes were rowing and they lived in the inner city of Chicago. They were traveling all over. They never knew that was possible. People was making fun of them, right? Because they were on a row team, but they built long-lasting relationships. They're business owners. So that's the kind of stuff I want to make happen, bro. And we got our organization, Amy's Kitchen, where we go out and deliver to the homeless, man. So we thinking about having a karaoke food truck.
Yeah.
You know, we be coming up with all kind of ideas, man, for the those in need. So yeah, I can go on for days, bro. But that's the vision.
Y'all should be mad. Please put that in. You know, you guys put that in motion. That's nice.
That's good shit, bro.
That's good shit.
Yeah. So just some ideas, man. But we gonna manifest this, bro, because it's there. It's there for us.
Yeah.
You know.
So Manny, can we go back to the stock thing for a second? Are you educated in stocks?
Man, yeah, I've done a lot of research. I know you have to pay close attention a lot. You know, you have to be on it. And you know, the stock market open up before people wake up here in LA, and you gotta. I've educated myself on dips and all the little lingo and stuff. But it's still a lot to learn. You know, learning it this late in the game. But man, you're never too old to learn anything. So yeah.
Well, if you have the base knowledge for stocks, I mean, maybe that's something else we could do. Is just a basic episode on just stocks itself and learning and growth. I mean, even outside of this, I think that would be good to post it up.
Yeah.
If
We
we
may
have the
have to have
knowledge,
you
why
back, man. Once you got your curriculum together, we may have to have you back on the show.
But we'll try the next time then.
Right. Bet. So we I know time wise we cutting in on the close. So what I want to do real quick, Big Manny, if you have a song or a video, man, we want to pull it up and show the world what you got, man, and just give them a little taste. If you got something you want to share.
Okay. Can you pull it up on your end? You want me to send it to you?
No, I got it. I can pull it up over here.
You know what? I didn't get a chance. I really like this song. I think I should play Wartime. Play for about that. Or you think I should do something newer?
Play the new shit. Play that All Blue Hunters.
All right, play All Blue Hunters. It's on iTunes. It's all Blue Hundreds. Big Manny. It should pop up right away.
Cool.
It's a new joint I just did. I'm shooting a video for it
too.
Yeah, I think I posted that to my stories.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Let me see, Big.
That Kobe too.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I got it here. Let me see.
I gotta be in
All right. All right.
If you're an accredited investor, I have something.
I gotta skip the ads, guys. My apologies.
All good. All good.
All right, so let me get this thing going here.
Yo, to everybody who's watching, man, I want to send love to Amy and Rod. This is dope. Please follow Black Militia. Please follow the real Big Manny. Follow my girl too, man. Follow Larry B. Acrylic Trap House. We do that way. Yeah, we do artistry. So me and her, we are two parts of that art team. Acrylic Trap House, all one word.
Instagram at Black Militia Inc. Visit the website www.blackmilitiainc.com.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna post that. We're gonna record this and post that all over the place. Rewatch, learn, get knowledge. But here we go. Big Manny, All Blue Hunters. We're about to share this right now.
Turn up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MK. Bitch, I trap like Guwap, Thug like Tupac, cold-hearted nigga, but my city streets out here is too hot. You got old beef with them niggas, buy a new clock. All this money that I'm getting, guarantee a new wop. Fast car, no key, been riding clean since 03, still riding clean as OG, stay out the way and low key. Do the dash for a hair rush, you play one of mine, you fuck around, get your head bust. You chasing that red truck, straight to the money, ain't no shortcuts, nigga. Let your money coming slow like a shoe bus, nigga. To ride the Chevy thing like a tow truck, nigga. My shortest turn, ops the packs, don't get rolled up, nigga. We don't do faces, we just do blue faces. Hop in flight OT, but we don't do suitcases. I'm talking soon as we land, we buy everything new. All these bills in my pocket and there, one of them blue. I got all blue hundreds like I'm fresh off a lick. Big whole new clothes like I'm fresh off a hit. Feeling like Pablo when he fresh out of bricks. All designer on my body, I've been fresh out the whip. I got all blue hundreds like I'm fresh off a big pole, new clothes like I'm fresh off a hit. Feeling like Rich Porter when he fresh out of bricks. All designer on my body, I've been fresh out the whip. Bitch, I been ballin', Jerry Stackhouse. I'ma get this shit jumping like a crack house. Name buzzing for a feature, getting taxed now. Rock it on me, I won't make it past the pat down. Upper class, high class, you a class clown. My roadie can't get a job cause his background. So we hit the plug, jump back down. We at your front door like Amazon with the packs now. Too much money out here, can't relax now. That's your problem, you relax now. It's big levels to this shit, and boy, you way out your league. The old school for comfort, but the GTS is for speed. I got all blue hundreds like I'm fresh off a lick. Big pole, new clothes like I'm fresh off a hit. Feeling like Chapo when he fresh out of bricks. All designer on my body, I been fresh out the whip. I got all blue hundreds like I'm fresh off a lick. Big pole, new clothes like I'm fresh off a hit. Feeling like Freeway when he fresh out of bricks. Black militia on my body, I been fresh out the whip. Fresh out the whip. Yeah. I'm talking all blue hundreds like
Look at that. There you go, take it lit.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Man,
Thank you.
my cousin said she need the radio version for so she can play it in the house. Man, hey.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, that's off the chain, man. The production on point, everything, bro. Man, when I think about presence, man, I'm a big Rick Ross fan, and when you think about artists that command the mic, you got it, man. I mean, that was off the chain. We got to get in the lab, bro. I've already gotten in with Jovi, so you got to give me a little that commandment on the mic, man.
I got something for you too. I'm gonna send it to you. See how you like it.
Yeah, man, that was off the chain.
Before you know it, it'll be waking me up at 7 o'clock in the morning on repeat for a week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So yeah, man. Great motivation today. I know we talk a lot about New Year's resolutions, right? So we came out of 2020. We like 2021 gonna be the bomb, crazy. And then people start getting hit again. Boom, 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 boom. This just felt just like it. But man, there's a certain power in taking something that's a challenge and making it and thriving from it and growing from it. Because I think Ray said it perfectly. It's gonna start getting fun again. Big man, it was one of y'all that said it. And when it started getting fun again, when things open up and they are now, we were in Florida. Wasn't nobody wearing no mask in Florida, bro. It was like a party. Bro. All the old people was out, no mask. Y'all wear masks? Nope, man. It was crazy, bro. It's coming though, right? It's coming. So the type of things that we need to start thinking about is we don't need no New Year's resolution. Every day apply pressure. Every day apply pressure.
That's
like today, I'm gonna be honest.
That's a good shit.
I went to the doctor, right, to have my little exam, my physical exam. I know a lot of men be scared of the doctor, but I'm gonna be proactive, right? And they said this is what you got to do, you know, to get yourself back in a good position. Today I woke up, took a walk, got some physical exercise, ate differently. So it's not about perfection, it's about progress. So if you made those resolutions, you kind of fell off the bandwagon, you got hit down, a new day, that's when you set the tone again. It don't matter what happened before. A new day, let's get it, let's do it.
Most definitely.
That's awesome.
And have somebody hold you accountable too, because you need that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Get your big ass out the refrigerator.
Exactly.
Put that cigarette
that
down.
extra
Yeah, you gotta
power
have
right
somebody that's on your heels. You know what I'm saying? Changing your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely, man. So I know I'm gonna end with my premier Spring Love. It's from Basket Case. So that album is gonna be my epilogue, guys. I'm telling you. I mean, I got everything from 50 Ways to Hurt Her, because I felt like that at one point, to Spring Love, which is something upbeat when you first meet them and you blooming and everything blossoming, to Self-Destruction, when you get to such a low that you're not yourself and you start thinking about things that you never would have imagined. It took you out of your character. So spring love is kind of the beginning, right? So I'm gonna end with that because it's springtime. We're about to get it popping. But before we close out with that, I just want to hand it over to Amy. Miss D, you got anything you want to shout out? Things you're doing, things that the audience should know about?
I do. So in this episode, we're going to end with a piece of inspiration, which is do unto others as they would do unto themselves, not as do unto you as you want other people to do unto you. And so the message is every person is very different. And so you may want to have someone treat you kindly or help you just when you look like you're struggling. I'm a very independent person. And if I look like I'm struggling, don't help me because I haven't asked for it. So it's do unto others as they would do unto themselves, which is very different than things we've ever been taught. So I'm going to leave that little inspiration and then we're going to go into spring love. Do you guys have any inspiration for the day?
Yeah. God Society is the label that I'm signed to. You see that joint right there?
Oh!
Everybody go follow them. God Society LLC. Big shout out to Pyro from I-15. Big shout out to that. So follow his page. Follow God Society, my joint. Inspiration is, man, Ross says some real dope shit just now. As far as fuck that new, well, I'm sorry, I'm just cussing. The New Year's resolution, like every day should be get up and man, that's dope. You was inspired. That inspired me.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of this. We need to lift each other up.
Hey, so everybody that's listening, we all said some positive stuff. Go get your big ass off the couch. Go walk. Whatever your dream is, no matter how old you is. I know who Gary Vee is, man, and life don't start till after 25, 30, man. He be spending some knowledge.
He does.
He be making you get on your game. So everybody, even with music, people thinking that you too old or too young or whatever it may be, man, do you. You're going to have an audience in the world. You'd be surprised who listen to your stuff, who feel you. It don't matter. People put their fears, like Ray said, onto you. So, man, if you listening out there, do you. Get it. Go.
Facts. Well, Ray, what you got to leave us with, man?
Things that I'm inspired by, man. I'm inspired by just this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, dude, we talked about this. Look where you at now. We sitting there talking, man, you're going to be on my podcast. I'm starting this podcast. You were there too. I'm starting you gonna be on it. You was telling me what you was going through. I hate you was going through that, brother. But look where you at now, bro. So all this is just inspiration. Everybody working under the same umbrella right now. Dude, me and you finna do some business together. So man, everybody's under the same circle. I'm just loving it right now, bro. Because I never thought just one idea will bring people together like this. So I'm loving it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. Man, this the pilot, y'all. So get ready.
Yeah.
And I got two bosses, man, two kings on the show, man. This is crazy, man. And y'all helping me manifest my dreams, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to support y'all, man. You already know that. So we gonna close out with a little spring love. So it's gonna be live. It's on Pandora right now. But Spring Love, I'm gonna make sure I post and tag where to go stream. Is gonna be on all platforms pretty soon. But you got the video, right? So you're gonna get the visual, and then we're gonna drop the song probably in a day or so. So I'm gonna post all that for y'all. But you see the handles at the bottom: The Real Big Manny, Black Militia, Ryan Scripted, and we gonna end with Spring Love. Here we go.
Man, this was dope.
Huh?
I said this was dope.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The
whole thing, man. Yeah. Peace to the God.
Well, just for a little bit too. He started off. He filled in.
Wasn't supposed to happen like this. Older sister's best friend. To kill a taboo that quick. Turn into a taboo little thing. Making more summer plans with your sister cause you would be there. And I guess you felt it too, so you made your move. Flower went to bloom. Spring love. God bless today, I found you, babe. Spring love. Bring summer to my winter, girl. Spring love. Blessing you with all this love. Back to school, Jada, and all you were there. Giving me child.
that's breathing you.
All right, could y'all hear that? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Was it? It wasn't no echo, was it?
No.
You good, man.
Yeah. You know this the first one, so we got to get out all the kinks, man.
No,
Yeah.
good.
If you follow Gary V, you remember when he first started, he had just a basic. It looked super basic when YouTube first came out. He was sipping wine, doing wine reviews, right? And look at him now, man. Multi-billion. He gonna buy the Jets. Every episode he said he gonna buy the Jets, and he believes in manifesting. So Big Manny, whatever you said today, bro, keep manifesting it no matter what people say. Ray saying for you, and we gonna do the same. We gonna take our own advice, man. But I appreciate y'all. We gonna post this, repost, and on to the next episode, y'all. All right.
Salute, brother. Thanks for having
Love.
me.
Guys, thanks for joining us.
Good seeing y'all again.
Yes, sir.